A sistrum is a musical instrument of the percussion family, chiefly associated with ancient Iraq and Egypt. It consists of a handle and a U-shaped metal frame, made of brass or bronze and between 30 and 76 centimeters in width. When shaken, the small rings or loops of thin metal on its movable crossbars produce a sound that can be from a soft clang to a loud jangling. Its name in the ancient Egyptian language was Sechem and Seshet. Sechem is the simpler, hoop-like sistrum, while Seshet is the narrow-shaped one. The Egyptian sistrum. The sistrum was a sacred instrument in ancient Egypt. Perhaps originating in the worship of Bastet, it was used in dances and religious ceremonies, particularly in the worship of the goddess Hathor, with the U-shape of the sistrum's handle and frame seen as resembling the face and horns of the cow goddess. It was also shaken to avert the flooding of the Nile and to frighten away Set. Isis, in her role as mother and creator, was depicted holding a pail symbolizing the flooding of the Nile in one hand and a sistrum in the other. The goddess Bast too is often depicted holding a sistrum, symbolizing her role as a goddess of dance, joy, and festivity. Sistra are still used in the Alexandrian Rite and Ethiopic Rite. Besides the depiction in Egyptian art with dancing and expressions of joy, the sistrum was also mentioned in Egyptian literature. The hieroglyph for the sistrum is shown. The Minoan sistrum. The ancient Minoans also used the sistrum, and a number of examples made of local clay have been found on the island of Crete. 5 of these are displayed at the Archaeological Museum of Agios Nikolaos. A sistrum is also depicted on the harvester vase, an artifact found at the site of Agia Triada. The sistrum today. The sistrum has remained a liturgical instrument in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church throughout the centuries and is played during the dance performed by the Detra on important church festivals. It is also occasionally found in neo-pagan worship and ritual. The sistrum was occasionally revived in 19th-century Western orchestral music, appearing most prominently in Act 1 of the opera Les Troyens by the French composer Hector Berlioz. Nowadays, however, it is replaced by its close modern equivalent, the tambourine. The effect produced by the sistrum in music, when shaken in short, sharp, rhythmic pulses, is to arouse movement and activity. The rhythmical shaking of the sistrum, like the tambourine, is associated with religious or ecstatic events. Whether shaken as a sacred rattle in the worship of Hathor of ancient Egypt, or in the strident jangling of the tambourine in modern-day evangelism, in Romani song and dance, on stage at a rock concert, or to heighten a large-scale orchestral tutti. The Baku dog, a sheep herding tool used in Australian bush band music, is a type of sistrum. Gallery. Broken Egyptian sistrum. Egyptian sistrum. Collection of sistrums at the Louvre. A site narrow-shaped, Seshet, sistrum. Walters Art Museum, Baltimore, California. 585–25 BCE. Walters Art Museum, California. 380–250 BCE. Seated woman with sistrum on a coin issued under Hadrian. Romanized Isis holding a sistrum, also from the time of Hadrian.